If it is a credit item, it can be only balance sheet liability or credit items of trading and commission earned but not received. So this is also in your adjustment. Commission earned but not received. Earned but not received means we call it as outstanding. 1000, 1500. I have taken from adjustment. One adjustment is where you have to add to wages. Hello everyone, I am your Adarsh sir, lecturing Vidyashram PU College, the Temple of Excellence. Now, we are in the session 7 of your financial statement 2. So, in the previous sessions, we did many problems on financial statement. Today also we'll go with one more problem with same kind of adjustment. Now, in this, the adjustments will be more so that you will learn more. Now, this will be your problem of Mr. Mahesh. They have given trial balance. You need to prepare trading account, profit and loss account, and finally you have to prepare balance sheet. Now, what is the first thing? Yes, we have to mark everything. Now, first one is capital. As you know, this is debit and this one is credit. While marking, please be careful. If it is a debit item, it cannot be liability. It can be trading account debit, P&L debit or balance sheet asset. If it is a credit item, it can be only balance sheet liability or credit items of trading and P&L. Now, capital. Capital is what? Yes, balance sheet liability. Next one is drawing. Drawing means what? Balance sheet liability minus. Why it is minus? Drawing, we have to minus from capital. For capital, we have two adjustments. If there is profit, we will add. If there is loss, we will minus. If there is drawing, we will minus. Next, bills receivable, balance sheet asset. Machinery, balance sheet asset. Debtors and creditors. We have two things. The first word is debtors. It is balance sheet asset. The second one is balance sheet liability. Next, wages. Wages is a trading item. Why? Because it is a direct expenses. Now, trading account debit side. Purchase and sales. Now, it will be trading account debit side and trading account credit side. Remember this. Next, commission. Commission, whether it is in debit side or credit side. So, commission, actually the amount is 5,500. So, if it is in credit side means very simple. P&L credit. Now, rent and taxes, which are the expenses. Now, P&L debit. Stock. If it is in the statement, means what? Opening stock. Opening stock always what? Trading account debit. Salaries, P&L debit. Traveling expenses, P&L debit. Insurance, P&L debit. Repairs, same thing, P&L debit. All the expenses are P&L debit except what? Direct expenses. Next, bad debts, P&L debit. Furniture, balance sheet asset. Returns. Returns means it may be purchase return, it may be sales return. Remember, this side you will get purchase return and debit side you will get sales return. Now, this 2000 will be from the purchases you have to minus. This 9000 from the sales you have to minus. Next, cash in hand, balance sheet asset. Cash at bank also balance sheet asset. This is all about first classification. We have classified everything. Now it is very simple copy paste work. I'll go to adjustment. As per the adjustment, what is the first one? As I told you, all the adjustments are double effect. You have to take it twice. Now, stock on hand 31st March 2017. Now, in this, what you should do? First one will be your trading account debit side and balance sheet asset. So total double effect will come for the second one. Create 5% provision for debtors. Now simple. First will be P&L debit. One more is balance sheet asset minus. From what you should minus? Simple. From debtors you should minus. Next, commission earned but not received. Earned but not received means we call it as outstanding. Now, this will be your balance sheet liability. One more effect is simple. If it is outstanding means what? Add. Add to what? Commission. Outstanding wages. Add to wages. And salary. Add to salary. Depreciation, machinery, easy. One will be P&L account debit side. One more will be balance sheet asset minus. So, same kind of adjustment you are getting from since problem number 1. There is no changes in these kind of problems. Now, in this, we'll go with the solution now. What is the name of the firm? The firm in the name of Mahesh. Now, Mahesh, trading and profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 2017. You have to mention it is debit and this side credit. Once if it is done, what you should do? Yes, to your whatever debit side comes, you have to mention 2. Whatever credit side, you have to mention by. Yeah. Now, very simple. What will come under debit and what will come under credit? I'll go back to your question. See, which are the trading item? Wages you have. Is there anything? Purchases you have. Stock you have. Anything else? No. You have wages, you have purchase, you have stock. I'll come back to your answer. Opening stock, purchases, wages, all 3 we have taken. For purchases, we have adjustment. What adjustment? We have returns. From purchases, you have to minus 2,000. Now, from purchases, 2,52,000 minus 2,000, your answer is 2,50,000. Very simple. Now, once if it is done, come to your credit side. You have sales minus return, it is 3,50,000. And closing stock. Where do you get your closing stock? Yes, you will get from your adjustment. Now, your closing stock is 1 lakh. Add, this is 4,50,000. Right, 4,50,000. The difference is 70,000. I'm going little fast. Why? Because the same adjustments are repeating. The major thing you have to learn is this one. What comes under what? Once if you learn this, just copy paste work. Your trading account is done. We'll come to P&L. Before we go to P&L, what we should do? Gross profit carry down will become brought down. Again, I'll repeat. Gross profit carry down will become brought down for P&L. You have gross profit brought down. It is 70,000. We'll go to your P&L account. See, first thing is your gross profit brought down. It is 70,000. Once if it is done, again we'll go back to your question. We'll see is there any P&L related items are there. Now, as per the adjustment, see is there any P&L? Yes, you have salary. You have traveling expenses. You have insurance, repair, bad debts, Yeah, these are the P&L items we have. If there are any outstanding, we will add. If there are any prepaid, we will minus. See, rent, traveling, insurance, repair, bad debts. For bad debts, we have provision in the adjustment. I'll show. Create 5% provision on debtors. What is the debtors value? As per the question, the debtors value is 60,000. On 60,000, 5%. On 60,000, 5%. You got around 3,000. Total is 6,500. This is done. Depreciation on machinery over. Depreciation on furniture also over. How to calculate? It is given in the adjustment. What is the percentage? 5%, 10%. You have to go back to your question. You have to check what is the machinery value. I'll show that. Your machinery value is 20,000. On 20,000, you have to calculate what is the percentage? 5%. On 20,000, 5 divided by 100, you will get 1,000. Similarly, you have to do it for furniture. You have to go back to your question. You have to check what is the value of furniture. On that, you should calculate 10%. Simple. Once these things are done, you have a commission received also. So we have taken that. It is 6,000. Now, what is your commission? Commission is how much? It is 5,500. So this will be 5,500 plus 500 means you will get 6,000. How come you got 5,500? As per the question, you have commission 5,500. As per adjustment, commission earned but not received, outstanding. So we should add. So if you add that, the total will be 6,000. Now, total everything, you got 76,000. Same value right in the debit side also, 76. The difference is 43,600. How we got 43,600? Simple. Add everything. 6,000 plus 2,000 plus 600 plus 3,400, 6,500, 1,900. Add everything and minus from 76,000. Again, I'll repeat. Add everything and minus from 76,000. You will get 43,600. This will be what? Net profit. What do we do this net profit? Yes, we will add to capital. Now, your capital plus net profit, you got 1,63,000. If there is any drawings, minus 15,000, your answer is how much? 148. Your value is 1,48,000. Your creditors given outstanding wages as per the adjustment, outstanding salary as per the adjustment. Now, where is this outstanding wages? Where is this salary? I'll go back to your question. Outstanding wages 1,000. Outstanding salary 1,500. See, 1,000, 1,500. I have taken from adjustment. One adjustment is where you have to add to wages. One more effect where in the balance sheet, liability. Clear? Yes. Receivable, machinery minus depreciation, debtors minus provision, furniture less depreciation, cash in hand, cash at bank, closing, and finally commission earned but not received. So this is also in your adjustment. Commission earned but not received is 500. Clear? Yes. If there is any outstanding for incomes, it will come under asset side. So this is all about your balance sheet. In today's class, I went little fast. Why? Because you know the concept, the same adjustment and everything is same. I want you people to do this problem. Write down the question as well as along with question, write down all the adjustments also. Then without seeing answer, try to solve. Just make a format, trading account, P&L, balance sheet. Try to copy and paste everything. Let it be your answer is wrong. First, learn the format. Once you're done with your format, the problem is easy. Only add or minus will be there. So please take screenshot of one by one. Just I'll change the slide, take the screenshot. This is your question, your adjustment with trading account. This is your P&L account. Remember, you have to mention to and by. This is your balance sheet. So I have not mentioned here, but remember, this said to, this said by. For everything, you have to write to. For everything, you have to write by. This must be by, not to. That must be by. Clear? Yes, this is your profit and loss account. Then this will be your balance sheet. Now, so this is all about your today's session. From the next session, more than me, you only have to work out. Means, I'll explain you the concept, but problems you should work out at your home. If you work out 5 to 6 problems in financial statement, that is more than sufficient. You can solve any number of problems in your exam. If you tally the balance sheet in your examination, that happiness you cannot find anywhere. Because if it is tallied in your examination, means it is nothing but you got centum in your exam. So I'll end this session with the saying that learn concept and earn marks.